would seize the whole of Spain and put the boot into Catalan culture.
I know that Franco died over 30 years ago, but he's still very present in the memory of lots of Catalans. This was a dictator that ruled Spain for over 40 years, that came out victorious of a very bloody civil war in which the Catalans in their majority were supporting the opposite side and were treated very badly by the emerging victorious regime. During that period of dictatorship, when a lot of political activity was banned, trade union activity was banned, newspapers were censored, the one area where you could express yourself in any kind of collective way, in any communal way, in any tribal way, was the Barcelona stadium.
We love you, Barca! We love you, Barcelona! Que se quema!
During the dictatorship, this was the only public space in the whole of Barcelona where the Catalans were able to speak their language freely.
By the mid-50s, bitter rivals Real Madrid were the best team in the world, winning the European Cup 5 times in a row. To add insult to injury, General Franco adopted them, calling them the best embassy Spain ever had.
And Franco, very astutely, suddenly realised there was this emerging club called Real Madrid with a very clever president called Bernabeu that was putting together the precursors of the Galacticos, i.e. people like Di Stefano, people like Puskas, some of the world greats, and putting together a real star team that was going round the world and absolutely socking it to them.
Real Madrid, who notched to 7th, have won the Cup since its inception and now won it for the 5th time.
But by the early 70s, the Franco regime was on its last legs and Barcelona had found a saviour.
It was a lanky Dutchman who came to epitomise what Barcelona was all about. On the field, he brought beauty, hope and joy.
The kind of joy that comes from beating Real Madrid 5-0 on his debut in their stadium. Incredible.
While off the field, he defied the Franco regime by naming his son Jordi.
Cruyff goes into this, very, very bureaucratic official office and says, I've come in to register my son, and so this bureaucrat across the way says, what do you want to call him? And he says, I want to call him Jordi. And Jordi, of course, is the Catalan for Jorge, for George. And the guy looks at him and says, you can't call him that. I said, why not? He said, it's a Catalan name. It's banned by law. He said, but I'm Johan Cruyff.
It has been a fresh air. After, in sports, and I think as well in social life, after a really grey period after the Civil War, and everything was grey when the football Barca was playing and everything, he came here with his magic, his magic on the pitch, and then his personality outside the pitch that is outstanding. And thanks to him, Barca moved 10 steps forward in a few years.
Within a year of Cruyff's arrival, Franco was dead, and the Catalans were free to speak their mind, speak their language, and dance their national dance.